In this video, I want to talk about interfaces. To understand the content of this video, you need to have watched 2 previous videos in the same playlist. If you haven't watched them yet, please go and watch them now. Another method of achieving abstraction in C# is by using interfaces. An interface is like a blueprint for a completely abstract class, containing only abstract methods and properties without any implementations. Interfaces cannot be instantiated, similar to abstract classes. They serve the purpose of hiding certain details of an object and only exposing the important ones, thus enhancing security. In C#, we cannot inherit from multiple classes. For instance, if a class like student inherits from person, attempting to inherit from another class like teacher would result in an error. This limitation is because in object-oriented programming, we aim to simulation real-world scenarios. Interfaces come to the rescue in such cases. They allow us to define contracts or agreements between classes without being limited by the single inheritance constraint. Let me explain this with an example. Here we have a class called person with 3 properties and 1 method. Now I want to create an interface consisting of all members of the person class and then use this interface in classes like student and teacher. To create an interface, I go to the Solution Explorer, right-click on the project, select Add, then New Item, and choose Interface. It's a convention in programming to prefix interface names with capital I. I named it iPerson. After creating the interface, I make sure its access modifiers are set to public for accessibility throughout the project. Then I copy all the members of the person class into the interface. Remember, methods in interfaces cannot have bodies, so I remove the body of the getDetails method and leave it empty. Now I go to the student class and inherit from the iPerson interface, implementing its members by providing appropriate bodies for methods and getters and setters for properties. Similarly, I do the same for the teacher class. Each class can have its properties in addition to those inherited from the interface. Finally, I create instances of the student and teacher classes and utilize the getDetails method to print their information. Now, let's create another interface for testing purposes. I call it iTest and define a void method inside it. Each class can implement this interface by providing its own method body. I implement this interface in both the student and teacher classes using a simple print statement in the method body. Back to the program.cs class, I call the test method in each instance of the student and teacher classes. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you've learned something new. As always, I appreciate your support through subscribe and like this video.